a different outcome this game?
Good evening, Swirly Nation, and welcome to the Anger Dome. I mean the Cine Oven. For this evening's broadcast, it's game 2 of a 3-game series, game 4 of a 5-game weekend. We are here in the Windy City in what can only be described as one of the most beautiful facilities I have been in outside of the UPMC Lemieux Center. We are here in the home of the Chicago Reapers, best logo in youth hockey. For this evening matchup between those Chicago Reapers and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Chicago, the Windy City. For this matchup between the Penguins and the Reapers, as the Reapers fire it into the Penguins zone, a turnover at center ice by the Penguins. Down falls Filiaggi, swiping at it Ofterheide. They'll wedge to the net, save by Hanner. Out comes Filiaggi with the puck. I'll tap it to the outside. Evans with a lot of speed, carrying it in, trying to wrist one towards the net, blocked off to the corner. Off the hand and gathered in. Big number 20 new to the ice, Davis. I think he missed the last game. I don't think I saw Davis at all. A monstrous forward for the Reapers. As the Penguins rim it around at Star, trying for Wu. Wu playing defense in this game for the Penguins. Penguins with a number of illnesses. The Penguins missing Julius and Villela on the back end, so it looks like they're going to start this game with Wu playing defense. Popped out the center. Wu gathers, tries for Star. Star pressured by Papanikolaou. We want to take a moment to thank Katie Papanikolaou for a bucket of beers for the last game. That has set us up here for you to have an incredibly entertaining second broadcast, because I am absolutely schnockered. We got a penalty here, as it looks like Shuby was in a wrestling match inside this. So it's inside the circle. If it's inside the circle like a wrestling ring, it probably should be legal. It will not be. It won't be Shuby, but it will be the defenseman Brennan Kaminsky headed off. He had a 2-leg takedown that's being called as a potential roughing penalty. Roughing is the call. Snoop Dogg's favorite call. The drizzle and the rough. Looks like we're going to deploy Paris Ofterheide and the fine wine with Brody Carter, maybe the Penguins' best penalty killer. Straight energy from the Hudson Hornet as it's worked back to the point. The Reapers were dynamic on their power play in game number 1 of this. Penguins escaping with a 5-3 win, even though they had a combined 3 shots in the last 2 periods. It's rimmed around by the Reapers. It'll be set up by Murphy at the point. Sent down low for Taylor. Taylor finds Papanikolaou in the corner. Taylor twists off the wall, beating Paris down low. A centering pass fought off by the diving wine of Merlot. A 12-year vintage, I hear. Taylor winds in, shot in on Hanner. He's got the leather. Working already with 12:44 to play. We'll get a line change. And the penalty killers will be Filiaggi, Evans, the RZA, the Jizza, the Wu-Tang Clan, and Starzy. Face-off won again by the Reapers. The Reapers absolutely dominant at the face-off dot. Penguins continue to deploy 10 and 24 with, looks like 77 on the defensive end. As it's worked up high, Mengelson with the shot. Hanner will take it off the chest. get the freeze and another face-off, this time at the near side dot. I will step out of your way because if I lean in this way, I'm in the camera. If I lean out this way, I'm not. As Filiaggi works it back to the point. Here's Kaiser, ripping across the top of the zone. Playing it down low, back up to the point for Kaiser. He'll find the corner. Evans pressures down low, gets a stick on it off the pad of the handman. He continues to be active in front as it's swiped at by the Reapers. It'll be wedged back towards the net. The Penguin penalty over. The Penguins have killed the power play. Armstrong coming on the ice like an absolute banshee. I think he was carrying a spear that he changed out for his hockey stick as the Penguins wedge it out to center. The Banshee Armstrong attacks the defenseman as the Reapers put it right back in the Penguin zone. Here's Davis stopping up along the wall. Davis not there for the first game. He's 6'6", 325 for the Reapers as the Penguins wedge it in. It's icing if it's far enough, and unfortunately for the boys in black, it is. The Reapers are wearing their red uniforms in this one. Red jerseys with the Reaper on the chest. They're going from the right side of your entertainment room to the left, the right side of your phone to the left, the right side of your tablet to the left. They have black pants with red stripes. They have red, silver, and black socks. They're wearing black helmets. Your Penguins? Gin and juice, baby. The gin and juice jerseys. The Pittsburgh jerseys black with Pittsburgh from the right shoulder to the left hip. Black pants with gold stripes. Black socks with gold and white stripes, and the iconic Go Pens Elite helmets with the emblazoned green Dick logo on the side. It's Carter in the corner. Oh, Carter gets wiped out. That might be a major penalty as Carter had his legs wiped out from underneath him. That is a dangerous boarding play. And the referees will discuss a potential 4-minute major. Carter has his legs wiped out from underneath him. They're going to talk to the box and let them know they're going to call hooking. A 1.5-minute hook on what could have been a potential major penalty. Jeff Hannon calls the referee to the bench, and they describe the fact that they don't necessarily understand why they called a 1.5-minute penalty. But a 1.5 it will be. Jeff Hannon accepts the explanation of the man in stripes, who are always correct because they have the whistles. 10:51 to play here in period number 1 as the Penguins head to the power play. We're going to see Merlot with Reel, Shub, and Filiaggi with Ofterhide at the other point. It's cleared by the Reapers. No icing as Ofterhide will get to it in front of the line. He sends it heavily off the boards to the other end, and Shub's in after. D-to-D play, and the Reapers are right back into the Penguins' end. Here comes Davis with speed, defended well by Kaminsky. It'll be Wu in the corner. He's pressured, and nothing really happening here on the Penguin power play with 50 seconds. As Shub plays hot potato with the puck, it'll be fired back in by Jacobs. Kaminsky gets to it. Rims it around for Wu. Wu wedges it out to the middle. It's off the stick of Shub and to the stick of Filiaggi as he drives in. Pulls up and looks high. He can't get it up that way, so he'll carry it back down the half wall. Firing one that's off of a stick to the corner. Kaminsky down low to get it. It's popped up all the way out the center where the Penguins will chase it down in their own end. Wu tracking after it. Kaiser pressuring him. It'll pop free to Evans. Evans leaves it for Paris. Paris swings it across looking for Armstrong, but it'll find a Reaper instead, who fires it in on Hanner, who stops the puck and leaves it for Starr. Starr up the wall. It comes off of Armstrong to Paris. Booted around a bit. Power play, if you could believe it, over for the Penguins. Not much of a power play as Paris cuts to the middle. He'll tie a player up along the wall as it pops free to Armstrong. Armstrong tied up. The Reapers will come away with it. Armstrong cuts it off along the wall. Evans in on the forecheck, can't get control as the Reapers will fire it across the ice. Paris will break it up, firing it back into the Reaper end. It's Murphy behind his own net, pressured immediately by Evans. Murphy reverses to a wide open side here near side. Up for Taylor, and Taylor blows by the Penguins defense. Merlot, great save by the handman. Hartman gets to the puck, twists it out to center. It'll be Zerth back to Papa Nicholas. Papa Nicholas driving in. Merlot on his back hip, off of a skate, puck net dislodged as Taylor goes crashing in. The face-off should come out of the Penguins' end as it was a Reaper who forced the net off its pegs.
Hey, it's out here! It's out here!
They're going to incorrectly put the face-off in the Penguin zone because they're Chicago officials. We'll battle along the wall. Back to the point for Zerth. Zerth to the outside. Big shot off the blocker's side, gathered in by Filiaggi. Flicking it up for Hartman. He's stopped as he tries to exit the zone. It'll be Ofterhide in the corner. Hartman sent flying to the ice. Ofterhide able to pull the puck out. He'll send it across to the Wu. Wu playing defense, who ices it. The referees get this call accurate because it's against the Penguins and will head back into their zone. Icing the call, so it'll be Paris, Reel, and Shub. Starr and Kaminsky on the back end. Paris wins the draw. Penguins with a potential 4-on-2 here. Paris goes to Reel. Reel cuts to the middle looking for Shub. Shub can't control the pass. Gets it off the wall, tries to center one. That's deflected to the corner. 7:20 to play here in first period action of a 0-0 game. These two teams really trying to feel each other out here in the first period as Smith dumps it in. The Penguins won the first game in a game that really they jumped out to a big lead early. The Reapers did everything they could to get back in that game, couldn't do so. They closed the gap to as close as 1 goal, and then the Penguins, Jack Reel, able to get an empty netter to make it a 5-3 Penguins win. O'Hara along the wall. It's wedged up for Ollie. Ollie goes over to Jacobson. Reel with the pressure. He olays that one. Up the wall for Starr. Starr will find Shub. Shub banks it out the center. The Reapers get control and sweep in. Here's Kaiser. Loses it to Filiaggi. Still drives the middle. It's fended off well by Kaminsky. Davis gets it in front for Kaiser. His shot, stick on puck, blocked by Evans. It'll be tapped out the center by Starr and swiped back in by the Reapers, an onside play. Pressuring all the way to the wall, yanking down a Reaper. The arm goes up, and Shub's going to head to the box for a habeas tripus. It'll be a penalty kill here for Evans, Filiaggi, Ofterhide, and Merlot. 6:01 to play in the first period. These four will be deployed on the PK as a heavy shot from Mangelson misses the net. The Reapers get to the loose puck, and they'll try to set things up. Filiaggi defends the point. Evans over to Zerth on the half wall as they try to feed it across to Kaiser. He'll get control. Back to Mangelson. Filiaggi with pressure. Over to Kaiser. Kaiser drives Merlot. Filiaggi with a great play to swipe it out the center. And we're going to get a penalty. Obremski. Interference, and he is going to call Saul. You better call Saul if you want to beat this penalty. He will not. The boys with the whistles will be correct. And we're going to go to 4-on-4 action, and they're going to pull Filiaggi and Evans off. We'll deploy Hartman and Armstrong instead. The Reapers back to the Penguins' end where they're offside at the line. Armstrong is going to center this one for Hartman. We've got Wu and Starr on the back end. Mangelson will drive in. He'll throw it behind for Davis. Starr tries to wedge the puck free. Aggressive play there by the Penguin defenseman to get it to Hartman to whack it out to center. Mangelson with the puck. He'll send it over to Zerth. It's off the skate of Kaiser. The Reapers will just gain space and gain the zone. They've got Taylor driving the middle. Wu forces it to the outside. The new Penguins defenseman able to dislodge the puck. Here comes Armstrong. Armstrong off of a stick to center. He was trying for Starr to be picked off by Taylor, and here's danger. Stranger danger as Taylor weaves in. Goes around Wu, and it's dislodged by Starzy to the corner. They put Evans back on the ice after his penalty kill. It'll come off of Hartman. Evans will get to it, going fast into the offensive zone. Can he get around Murphy? He does. To the corner where he's knocked down, and the Reapers come away with it. It's Taylor. Pressured immediately by Shub as the Pens are on the power play. The Penguins without a center right now on the ice, as Reel, Evans, and Shub are out there. Unless they've switched centers with 4 minutes to play in the first period. The Reaper penalty over. Ofterhide forces the puck to the corner. They actually, I'm not 100% sure we know what's going on. Evans is deep in the zone as the shot comes off of Hanner. We played a shift without a center. And now we're deploy two of them. It'll be Filiaggi, Armstrong, and Paris on the ice. Filiaggi set the center things as it's whacked into the Reaper zone. Penguins making changes on the bench. I'm not sure who's playing where, to be honest with you. Hopefully they know as the puck comes out into the middle. Reapers work it in the Penguin zone. Finally, Filiaggi's able to get control. He'll fire it up to Armstrong. Wedged into the offensive end. Papa Nicholas gets control, sends it towards Merlot. Taylor will get control. He challenges Wu 1-1. Great back check by Paris. It'll free things up for Wu. Wu tries to hit Paris. It avoids him to Jacobs at the Reaper blue line. Sent cross ice for the speedy Ollie into the offensive end. He's around Filiaggi, challenges Merlot, tries to center one, it's off of a stick. Kept in by Courtney. Off of the skate as a clearing attempt by Wu is sent back in towards Hanner. Penguins, I think Filiaggi is centering Paris here. They got crossed up a bit in the defensive zone, but Paris able to carry it all the way to the Reaper end. Now we've got Hartman and Carter on with Paris. O'Hara comes in. Feathers it in behind. Starr defends well. O'Hara comes away with it. The puck is dislodged. It's picked up by the Reapers' Mangelson. It's quite frankly been mostly Reapers here in the first period with 2 to play, and they lead 1-0.
Go! Let's go!
It looks like Evans is now a center. Evans, Hartman, and Carter. The three up front as they center one. In front, it comes off Anner right to a loose player, and he banks the puck in. Evans won the draw to the corner. I don't have a replay handy. So nobody's hearing it anyway, so who cares? It looks like the Penguins here in the second period are going to go back to 4 defensemen. But who actually knows? Looks like I think I count 6 forwards up at the forward side of the bench. So Wu off of the defensive zone. As they'll carry it into the Penguins' end, fended off nicely by Kaminsky. Hartman sends it up to Parrish. Parrish streaks into the Reaper end. Penguins trailing by a pair. He'll send it behind for Reel. Reel overskates. It's picked up by the Reapers. They send it off of Shub. Wu off the bench. Back it forward. We think. I only think that Kastar and Kaminsky are still on the ice. Here's Wu behind the net. He'll rim it around looking for Shub. Kept in by the Reapers. Wedged back to the point. The Reapers will keep it in. Turning away from Reel with a heavy shot. That's gloved by Hanner. Is Muskanas. The 6'6" Reaper defenseman. Wu on the draw. He wins it back to Merlot. Up the wall for Reel. Reel with speed. Cuts into the middle. Challenges. Sends it over to Shuby for a one-time blast. That's kicked aside by O'Donnell. We're still a disaster. But we look good doing it. It's sent all the way back out the center. It's icing if it's far enough. It won't be as Evans challenges Jacobs. It'll be cut off by Armstrong at the point. Whacked at by Kaminsky, but brought on by the Reapers. Star with it. He'll turn away from trouble, carry it behind the net, rim it up for Armstrong. Armstrong can't get a handle on it, so O'Hara does for the Reapers. He looks to center one. That's fended off by Kaminsky. It's wedged back to the corner. O'Hara with it. He'll go to the point. It's Ali. Ali to O'Hara. Chopped that by Filiaggi to the corner. It'll be Starr trying to win a battle there. Finally, Filiaggi comes away with it. Crisscrossing with Evans. A tap pass to the outside. Evans will carry wide. Back into the middle for Filiaggi to go to the backhand for a filthy backhander that's kicked away by O'Donnell, but he's got the puck. Now it's Merlot with the shot. That's blocked, and out come the Reapers. Off of Davis into the Penguins' end to be tracked by Ofterhide. He spins away from him, gains the middle, goes to the backhand, sends a shot that just misses the net. Evans chops it all the way around looking for Hartman, who lofts it off the boards in front of the Reaper bench to the offensive zone for the Penguins. Evans changes. Evans literally dives face first over the wall so Carter can get on the ice. Banked off the Reaper bench. It hits a glove. It'll be out of play, and we will reset with a face-off. It's off the Reaper glove. It should be outside of the Reaper zone. It hit the boards, then the glove. If the kid's glove's not hanging over, it's not out of play. The face-off should come out of the Reaper zone, but we're in Chicago, so in the Penguins' end we play. Hartman wedges it out the center. Merlot cuts it off. Tries to bank it off the fallen Reaper. It'll be picked up by Davis and sent back on an icing by the Reapers. So now we come all the way back to the Reaper end. We're still not live, so skidamarinky dinky dink. Skidamarinky do. 10:28 to play, second period. Penguins trailing by 2. Wu takes the faceoff. Back to Starr. D play to Kaminsky. Back to the corner for Shub. Twisting in the corner and playing it behind for Wu. Wu sends it out in front. He was looking for Shub. He found Kaminsky, whose shot sails over the net. Off of a stick, deflected high and wide. Starr gathers at the blue line. He'll send one in low and hard that O'Donnell gets it with the pad and covers. Shuby crashing in to create a little havoc. He'll have a conversation with a few of the Reapers, mostly about, where they're going for dinner later tonight, who's got hotter kids in their school. Shuby wins that battle, and we'll head back to the face-off dot for Wu. Wu trying to whack it over to Shuby. Murphy gets control for the Reapers. Up ice and crossing through center comes Taylor. Taylor drives the outside. It's played behind for Papanikolaou. He'll spin out. Again, Katie Papanikolaou, thank you very much for the frosty cold beverages. As it's in front for Taylor. His shot blocked. Wu gets control, wedges it to the point, and it'll skip past. Here's Shuby with Real. Real open. Shuby tries to find him, cut off by Murphy, and right away attacking are the Reapers. Tracked by Wu, who dislodges the puck. Papanikolaou follows on. Here's Kaminsky in the corner, trying to pull it out and around was Jobert. Can't the first time, will the second before Starr chops it back out the center. As Conness gets control, we battle in and around the Reaper line. Joker in, sending one. Here's Evans getting control. He's got Starr. He'll go off the boards to the Penguins defenseman. He'll chop it into the other end. We'll do a dump and chase. Evans the first one on it. Ali reverses. To Frazier. No, that's Jacobs. I'm sorry. Evans chops it back out the center. Jacobs gets control. Armstrong on the forecheck. Gets stick on it. Can he get control? Maybe. Maybe not. That would be a not. It's wedged into the Penguin zone. As Ofterhide takes a bump from O'Hara. He escapes and tries for Evans. He's just about a foot in front of him. Jacobs gets control. Evans with the pressure. Ofterhide knocking down a forward at the line. It's wedged back to the Penguin end. Ofterhide the first one there. He's cut in front of. Here's Kaiser bringing it in front. Popped back out by Filiaggi. Cleared by Armstrong, but only to the line for Ali. Dancing with it, Kaiser sending a shot wide of the Penguins' net, protected by Handman. To the point for Jacobs, who rims it around behind the Penguins' cage. As we creep in on the halfway mark of the second period. That would be halfway through the game. 7:42 to play in the second. Reapers lead by a pair. Filiaggi able to rip right through. Can he gain the edge on Ali? He'll be angled depthly to the corner by the Reaper defenseman. And back come the boys in red. It's Kaiser. Centering feed. Davis down Main Street to the stick of Obrebsky, who taps it past Hanner and gives the Reapers a 3-goal lead. Puck fired in behind. Reapers will get control. Wedged in towards Hanner. He'll kick it to the corner. Davis for the Reapers in the right wing corner. Popped by Carter. It's all the way to the Penguins' end. No icing as Zerth will track it down. Carter on the pressure. Love the effort by number 6. Out with it comes Paris, and we get a whistle. High stick the call, and the Penguins are going to head to the man advantage. What does the man advantage look like here for the Penguins, trailing by 3 with 6:47 to play? It's going to be Hartman, Paris, and Carter. Starr and Kaminsky, the 5 flightless birds in black. Icing by the Reapers will come back into their end. The Penguins are going to change the defenseman. It'll be Merlot and Ofterhide now. Ofterhide cutting into the middle. He'll fire one. He looked for Evans on the back door. Filiaggi will get the puck. Sending it across. Ofterhide can't control it. The line, so the Pens will regroup at center. He'll fire it right up to Merlot. Merlot right to Filiaggi, and he's free on a breakaway, and he just loses the puck to the corner. Now Ofterhide has it taken at center. Taylor's in by himself, shorthanded. He'll go backhand, forehand. He'll deposit it in and over Hanner, and the Penguins trail by 4, a shorthanded goal.
Bye.